Hi everyone, Phil Travis here. Week 4 opening announcements for the week here at the State College of Florida for Western Civilization. So this week we had our first test last week, and I'll get those graded soon. Hopefully everybody did okay on those. This week we have another big assignment that we're making, a big step, and this is our first paper. The length I want for the paper is 600 to 700 words, which type double-space Times New Roman should be like 3 pages tops, or around about there. It's okay on those papers to go over by a little bit. It's not okay to go under a little bit. So if you write 750 words, perfectly fine. If you write 550 words, then there'll be a pretty significant point deduction for being under length. These papers are based. I have a prompt up, and so you have two options to write on. And if you look at the prompt, when you do, you'll see the options that I'm talking about. So choose one or the other to write about. I want you to use 3 different sources, your textbook including. So textbook's one source, and then I want to see you use either an article or a journal article that you can find online at our library webpage, or a newspaper article which you can also find online at our library's webpage, or a historical monograph, like a book by a historian. So it's pretty basic. It's not a huge paper. I just want to see you guys do a little bit of background work. I want to see if you guys can construct a simple historical argument in a short paper. So it's a pretty big, important step. It's a small paper, but it's a big step in terms of what I hope we're learning in this class. The basics of paper writing. I have a recorded presentation up for you guys on paper writing and on what I expect on these papers. So take a look at that. It'll walk you through step by step on how to develop a thesis statement, what I mean when I say paragraph form, how I want you to cite the paper, do's and don'ts, and so forth. So make sure before you start writing the paper, make sure you look at that paper prompt, but also the paper writing guidelines presentation. Our other graded discussion area for this week is obviously the graded discussion forum, and we are going to be looking at the Industrial Revolution this week. So make sure you do the reading, make sure you participate in the discussion board. I have, of course, a recorded presentation up on the Industrial Revolution. So anyway, yeah, let's have a great week, guys. Shoot me an email if you have any questions, and let's have a great week. Also, before I go, so last week I did online office hours, and I just kind of announced it. I was in the office and I announced it. I think it was on Thursday. I'm probably going to do online office hours again this week. And so to access the online office hours, when I notify you when they're going to be, all you have to do is click on the chat link on the sidebar on your Canvas page, and this will take you right into the chat area where I will be. One student came in last week and had a very pertinent question to ask, so it was really helpful for one student. So hopefully you guys will utilize this. I'm yet to have to pick a friend up from the airport Wednesday afternoon, so I'm yet to figure out which day and time I will do it. I'm thinking I'm going to do the online office hours on probably Wednesday between 11:15 and 12. So I'll shoot an email to everybody though to let you know. All right, guys, let's have a great week.